Hello everybody, it is Imi from Imy'sAnimals here, and today I'm going to be doing a video on how I film and edit my videos as well as my thumbnails. I always get so many questions on my Instagram and on my YouTube about what I edit on, how I add my music, how I edit my thumbnails and all sorts of things like that. So I thought, why not combine it all into one single video, and it'll help you start up your own YouTube channel, or even help you with the YouTube channel you already have, so you know what sort of editors are good to use and that are reliable. Before I start filming my videos, I also like to make sure that I have a nice background behind me, that the surfaces are clean, there's not too much distracting me in the background or you as you watch. So I've just got my light that says IA, and that's from Home Bargains. Then I just have a few decor that's already in my room already, and I chose this setup just because it's clear, it's plain white, open, everything's just simple. If you're filming outside as well, it's sometimes nice just to sweep up the floor around you just so it's not as dirty. It's not crucial really, but it just makes it look a little bit nicer, and I just like to set it up a little bit before I start filming. So to start with, you're going to need a camera. I film on the Sony a5000. It is the best camera that I have found so far. It has a flip up screen as well as a detachable lens. The lens zooms in really far and it is in such pretty colour. It's white, and as you can tell, I love my pastel colours and all sorts of things like that, so the white kind of just fitted my theme as well. You can also get it in black. I really recommend it. Change it onto this setting, which I'll show you here. This little option makes the videos in a much higher quality, just so it's better for viewing instead of just taking pictures on like the other ones do. The other settings are better for taking photos, but this is the setting I use to get my videos in a certain quality that I'd like and in the right format. If you don't have a camera like this or don't want to spend the money on this camera, I'll have it linked in the description. I got mine from Curry's PC World. If you don't want to spend money on this camera whilst you're just starting out with YouTube, then I even recommend using an iPhone. I use my iPhone 5S to start with, and even if you have any iPhones higher than that or an iPod, anything like that, that also films videos really well. For Apple products, I really recommend using the iMovie app. I don't know if it's free now. You did used to have to pay, but it might be free now. If you just go onto the Apple store and type in iMovie, it should come up and you can find out there. So if you're filming on a Apple product, whether it's a MacBook or iPhone or iPad or whatever, then I really do Hi Joules. Then I really do recommend using the iMovie app. It is the best editor that I found on mobile devices. I also film onto a little SD card. This is the card I use. It is a SanDisk 16GB one, and it is the 90 megabytes per second card, which I think is better for high quality cameras because I think it does something for the file, I have no idea. And that is what I film onto. I have two of those and I just rotate between them. So once I've got an SD card in my camera, I can set it up on my tripod. I use an adjustable tripod so I can get to lots of different heights, depending whether I want to be on the ground for the guinea pigs or up higher if it's filming of me or filming me doing a job or something like that. If you're filming on a phone, you can adaptions to go onto tripods. If you're filming even from Primark, Poundland, things like that, you can get the adaptation even on Amazon. Once I've filmed all my clips and things, obviously I need to get it onto the computer to edit. What I do is I take the clips off and I plug in the SD card onto my laptop and load up all the clips. I then move it into my hard drive because I didn't have enough space on my computer. So I just have the Seagate hard drive. This one is 1 terabyte I think, or 50 gigabytes, I can't really remember. So once I've plugged this in, I go into the file Imy'sAnimals, then work in progress, and in there is where I keep all my videos that need editing, all my different clips and photos and thumbnails and saved videos, uploaded videos, everything like that goes on here, so I have to keep this really safe. I recommend using this because then it doesn't fill up your laptop, whether it's your laptop or a family laptop. It doesn't fill it up then if you put it onto one of these. Once I've cut all the clips off, so pasted them in here and taken them off, the SD card is then empty, ready for me to film again and ready for me to edit onto the computer. On my Samsung laptop, I use the app Windows Movie Maker, and I really recommend this. I think it was quite cheap. It doesn't have as many outstanding features as iMovie does. You can't do as much on it, but as just a basic editor that's really simple to use, I really recommend it. You can cut the clips, split the clips and all that sort of thing, and that is how I edit my videos. I go along, I split out the bits where I've paused in it and start it, so it's not of me moving the camera and stuff. I start it at the ends like that and all that sort of thing. I can't go into too much detail of me how I edit because obviously it's quite hard to, but I speed up clips that I need, slow down clips, depends on the video really, and just do all the editing on there. And if you ever need any help with editing or how to do something on Windows Movie Maker or iMovie, do let me know because I'm quite experienced on editing now just because I've done so many different videos. Then whilst I'm on there, I sometimes think that my video would be a bit nicer with music in the background, whether it's in the background or whether it's when the guinea pigs are moving around, like a sped up clip of me doing something so it's not just silent. I haven't paid for any of my music. There is a website called www.bensound.com. You can then download them, and as long as you give credit in your description saying music from bensound.com, then I think it's okay to use it, and I haven't had any copyright issues with that so far. I know a lot of people struggle with copyright, things like that. This is a YouTube channel that I really recommend using, is YouTube Audio Library, I think. And on that one there is so many different songs, different styles and things. How I do it is I copy the URL at the top, I then go on to MP3 converter, one of the many ones that are on there, and convert it, then download it to my computer. And so basically by doing that you don't have to pay for the music, it's copyright free, and it helps them by watching the music as well. So it's quite a good way of doing it without having to pay for lots of different music. So that's where I get my variety of music from, and then I just add it in. I change up the songs a bit so it's not too boring for you all. I try to use ones that are unique, but it keeps you interested and you're not too bored, like, oh, I've heard this song a million times. Like all the ones on iMovie are a bit overused, so if you're using iMovie I recommend using a different song. So then I attach the music and put it into different places that I want. And then once I've added the music, any sound effects that I want or anything like that, I can save the video. I save it high quality 1080p. I save it into my hard drive into the to upload folder, and then I know that's where all my videos are, that if I need a video to upload I just go into that folder and upload it from there. Here are the settings I use if I edit on iMovie on the MacBook. These are the settings I use it in with my camera just to keep them at the same quality if I edit from iMovie. Once it is then saved into the file, I can go log into YouTube and click upload, and then select the file that I wanted and place it into YouTube, and then type in the title. I just think of a different title, then put the dash, then Imy'sAnimals, so you know it's my video, and it comes up if you type in my name. And then I add in my description, which I copy and paste in each time, and change all the different settings like that. Whilst it is uploading, that is when I usually go and get my thumbnail edited. So this is the big question that you ask, is how I edit my thumbnails. I edit them on PicMonkey, but sometimes I've had a few different glitches with that app when I upload the pictures onto it. So the collage maker that I use is Funky Collage Maker. Once you go on there, if you go onto the settings section, there's a bit which locks the auto perspective of it. If you unlock that and then type in 3400 by 2000, that sets up your collage into the right size for the thumbnail. So it's 3400 by 2000, and you can go in, add in all your pictures and things. Then once I've done that, I then Joules, did you just eat that? It's just, oh, you just ran off with a moth. Then once you have edited the collage and got all your pictures together, that's when I save it and go onto PicMonkey, and then I add in my font. There's loads of fonts and loads of different editing things, and you can edit it to your own style. And then once I've done that, I add the font and then save it to my folder of thumbnails. And then when I upload, I can click custom thumbnail, and that's how I select it. So that's basically everything I do, what I film on, how I film, and how I edit my thumbnails and videos and things. It's so hard to do without showing you. It is quite hard to film it and get it all on here. So I hope this has made sense. If you do have any other questions, do let me know down below and I'll happily answer them. Hope this helped you out. If you need some help starting a YouTube channel, or the YouTube channel you already had, my Instagram is Imy'sAnimals. If you have any more questions, it's sometimes easier to DM me on there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!